lie etched in the roots of fear, but bring only plague, chains, and fire. As discussed in his own blood, his greatest hunt begins. In this new age of conquest and corruption,
The drums of the
Jaguar
jungle are
must
silent.
rise
No
once
longer
more.
a new horror awakens, and a legend must rise again. That's the pulse that runs through Apocalypto 2, also rumored as Apocalypto 3. Depending on the source, teasing a cinematic return that feels cinematic, savage, and deeply emotional. Whether this sequel truly exists remains murky, but the buzz, the trailers mostly fan-made, and whispers of production all suggest that something is stirring in the heart of the ancient world. Let's start with the facts. As of mid-2025, there's no official confirmation from Mel Gibson or Icon Productions that Apocalypto 2 is in active development. Reddit +15. Coming soon +15, explore.cigmet.com +15. That said, one Reddit poster allegedly citing a producer hinted that 60% of the sequel had already been filmed, aiming for a summer 2026 release. Meanwhile, several AI-enhanced fan trailers are circulating, full of misty temples, shadowed warriors, and looming conquistadors, visually striking but clearly labeled as concept pieces, not official promos. S-News, +1 News, petcats.com +1. But what could Apocalypto 2 explore if it ever The fan-made trailer by KH Studio opens with Jaguar Paw, now older and hardened, staring across a ruined village, locked in a voiceover that says, "The past never leaves, it hunts you." News.freshnews96.com +12s-news +12s-news +12. Then comes the arrival of foreign forces likely representing the onset of Spanish colonization, bringing brutal conflict, mixed with traditions, rituals, and echoes of prophecy. Another version introduces an entirely new protagonist, Kukulkan, referencing prophecy, multiple tribes, and unified resistance. One consistent theme: the new conflict pivots beyond survival from internal collapse, like in the first film, and toward preserving identity in the face of invasion. The trailer imagery suggests epic jungle fighting, village raids, symbolic temple battles, and an emotional core built on family, culture, and the burden of leadership. We even glimpse scenes of Spanish invaders marching along the shore, echoing the closing moments of the original film and suggesting historical continuity. News.freshnews96.com +7, News.freshnews96, Cone, Sechi, trailer +7. If Mel Gibson and Rudy Youngblood are truly returning, the film could shift Jaguar Paw from hunted survivor to tribal leader facing an existential external threat, a change that transforms him from primal rescuer into symbol of resistance. S-News, Studio News, Fresh News 96 Sechi Ikanta Uhdo Chiku 7. The inclusion of conquistadors raises potent themes: colonization, cultural erasure, and spiritual defiance, echoing criticisms leveled at the original for historical accuracy, but also offering room for a richer portrayal. News.freshnews96.com. Visually, expect a return to practical effects, tight cinematography, in dense jungle terrain, and immersive sound design anchored in Mayan language dialogue. Leaks suggest a hefty $150 million budget and on-location shooting in Mexico for authenticity. News.freshnews96.com. CGI appears minimal but effective, used to heighten atmosphere rather than dominate it. Still, none of this is confirmed. The trailers are clearly fan concepts, the production track unclear, and historical timing suspicious. Yet, the desire for a sequel is strong. One Reddit thread even admitted the fan-made teasers perfectly captured the hunger for an Apocalypto 2. Even if it doesn't exist, newspetcats.com. So, is this real? As of now, no. But 2 feels like a ghost of promise, compelling enough that people want to believe. If Gibson, Youngblood, and real production teams step forward, we're poised for a sequel with deeper historical stakes, spiritual complexity, and emotionally charged combat and evolution from pure survival to cultural defiance. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think a sequel should happen? And if so, should it focus on Jaguar Paw's legacy or introduce a new tribal hero like Kukulkan? Are you more drawn to the fan-made mythic angle or a historically grounded battle against conquistadors? Drop your thoughts, theories, and what you'd want to see in the comments. If you're ready to return to that brutal, beautiful jungle, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because as it stands, Apocalypto 2 remains a haunting possibility, but one with the power to redefine the epic.